Yes.
That's there you go.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's
So
cool.
I help people how to generate sales calls for their coaching business, coaching or consulting or SaaS business. I basically build their funnels and set up their systems, workflows, and so that's what I manage their email campaigns. So in related to
Oh,
online. So in a business,
email campaigns.
yes, emails, and I set up workflows. I build funnels, sales funnels. I run ad campaigns. So in terms of any business to grow online, I help in these fields. Even I help them in content creation, like editing. So to get some followers, get some awareness in the marketplace. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
this all leads to generating, building some awareness in the marketplace
Yeah.
and generate leads and
Mm-hmm.
turn them into sales. So mostly, so in a
Do
tech
you
side,
what did you so you're primarily involved in the marketing industry or in the marketing end of business development.
yes,
Sounds like and marketing would include Facebook, LinkedIn, things like that.
yes,
Uh, do you do you develop websites? Do that kind of thing as well, or
yes,
uh,
yes, yes,
Facebook pages, LinkedIn pages, things like that?
yes.
Okay. Um,
You might
the
have gone through Tom's questionnaire, Tom's quiz, right? Yesterday on a call. So, have you gone to the Tom's quiz?
Oh well, I haven't gone to his page.
Okay. In a quiz, he actually I built that quiz,
You
like
built
assessment,
you
referral.
built the
Yes,
which
yes,
the
the
Engage Pro or
not engage, bro. The assessment. Tom
oh the
shares.
assessment.
Yes.
I just got it. I haven't gone through it yet.
Actually, I built that thing.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay.
And all the
Okay.
data goes into the our CRM, and that after that, we try to do some follow-ups. So
Okay. I see. Yeah, I haven't gone through that yet. Is it am I referable? Is that the
yes,
assessment?
yes.
Okay. I haven't gone through it yet, and I do have it. It's not buried in a directory. I've got it on my inbox, and I've got to do that. I just started making phone calls and emails to people that at one point in time inquired about or reached out to me as a coach.
Okay.
And I just started yesterday. I was starting to work with a coach from Florida, um, who used to be a pastor, and he's very successful. He's um, he's successful there, but he's also got a restaurant, and very very good friend. And he said I'll challenge you. It's really not that hard to do, because it's not. There's no reason to hide behind emails and texts. Why not just make phone calls? Why not just make a phone call? And it's too easy to make a phone call to people who reached out to me originally. You know, he said he has clients who at one point reached out, and it took them 6 months before they said, where do I sign? How much, how do I pay you? He found one that was, what did he say? Um, he had one that was 6 months, one was 18 months. It was 18 months from the time that he first heard that they first reach out, and he kept in touch with them once a month. He just he just emailed him or he called him or and this is the idea of Engage Pro for me. not just for referrals, but for individuals and for clients. And it's a perfect fit for me and what I'm doing. Um, he got one, was it earlier this year? And he'd been reaching out for 30 months, for 3.5 years. And finally they finally came to him and said, I'm a mess. I need help. And he's a financial coach. And I thought, okay, so if I can find a way to do that, and then through the Engage Pro, I'm just starting to populate. I'm going to end up with hundreds of people there in there. But if I can control that, and each month, each day, just be able to make a phone call, be able to send an email, send a card, um, and do things like that. Gosh, I don't know if I'll ever need leads, from one source or another. Um, they may come from them. They may come from and developing referral partners here as well as abroad, and just reaching out and finding out about more people, and and then because I can't afford, I not afford, I cannot handle more than 20, 25 clients. I can't handle that many. I don't know about you, but yeah, I'll have maybe 30 or 40 clients, but I can't handle 25 on a monthly basis. 25 seems like an awful lot for me. And because I will spend at least 2 hours with them, 2.5 to 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours with them, each month. And um, and then I've got calls to make. I've got other people. I've got Zoom calls I'll be on. I'm in two mastermind groups. I'm in another powerless group, and but I love the relationship building, and that's what we're trying to do. But all in all, I don't have a whole lot of time. I don't have a huge amount of time over on top of that, and I've got a wife who wants my time too.
Oh,
So we're working on that. Um, we've got grandkids we're seeing, and we're actually looking to we're actually looking to either ideally we'd like to find a home in Florida near my grandkids and near our grandkids. And if we had our way, we'd keep this house in Bloomington, and then we'd be able to go down there for 6 months out of the year, or 6.5 months, 6, 7 months out of the year, and then come back up here and do work here. Um, and so I don't know. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do. And I try to mess with people's minds and help them try to get rid of bad habits, to discover what a goal might be, what a dream might be, and help them get on their way to getting out of debt, um, and or if they have debt, and then to build a new life, a financial life that will give them the freedom that they have to do what they want to do in their dreams. And so ideally young people, or younger people, because I started in 55. I was up to my eyeballs in debt at 53. At 53 years old, I was up to my eyeballs, and I couldn't breathe. It was just the pits. And one thing led to another. We found a program that took us. I worked for two jobs, sometimes three, for 9 years, and even then some. And then that's what finally got us on our path to a better life. And now we don't have debt. We've got we've got things. We've got um, we don't have a house. We don't have a house in Florida yet. I'm not sure I'll be. We got to work on that yet. But I'm filling my retirement bucket, and like you, just making dollars, making dollars when I can, and enjoying really helping people change their trajectory and change their legacy, change their family tree. And I'll tell you, it is the best thing in the life, and to what we want to do. You know, um, I want to help people avoid the hells I went through, because they don't need that. But some people not. I don't know if you've ever been taught. Uh, Now, for you, I don't know. As your dad is a carpenter. I don't know what lifestyle you had, or what if it was good, or if it was tough. I don't know. I'm not sure if you have debt.
I'm also working most of the time. I work, so I don't have any other things to do. I mostly say no to my friends. The other things, focus and do new things. So I have this vision. By 1 year, I should make some good amount of money. So
Yeah,
so that my family they're proud of me, and so I want to make a better living for for myself and the family. So
yeah.
working on it.
Wow. Oh my gosh, you're doing a lot. You're doing yeoman's work, I'll tell you. Um, and that's hard. And that's hard to. It's really hard, especially when you got family who are depending on you,
Yes.
and that's really tough.
Uh,
It's got to be tough. But that's, I mean, if that's where if you are focused in what you need to do, if you've got your big goals in mind, um, if you've got the goals, and you keep those in front of you, um, each and every day, and that's what's helped. I have distractions. I don't know about you, but I get distracted a lot, and I'm trying desperately to work on it. And this is I where I made those contacts yesterday to touches, and I thought, I can't believe I just made 10 touches. It was about an hour and a quarter, something like that. And I thought, I think I can do that tomorrow. And I think I can do that every day, to connect with people who I have been in contact with before. I've got so many I got a pile. Look at this. I've got this pile of business cards.
oh my God.
That's just one small group. I've got others. I've got this one. I've got this one. I've got this one. I've got I've got these. That's more. And I've got big piles of other um, cards that I could actually go through. That's not including all of the students I had from school, from when I taught financial principles. And so it's just a matter of just, I got all the potential. Why don't I just use it? And so that's what I've got going right now. Um, but I have a Facebook page. I have a LinkedIn page. The Facebook business page, I tried this spring to get started on it. I couldn't even, the gal who was helping me couldn't get into it, and I didn't know the password. And I don't, either I didn't know the password, or we couldn't connect. And so, because they were asking for a password or a PIN number, or asking me to confirm that they were getting in, because she was going to rebuild it for me. She was going to bury it and then rebuild the Facebook business page. And I just never got to it. And so there's some people, I don't know, some people I don't know if I absolutely needed one, or I suspect that it would be worth having a Facebook page that people can at least look at. or maybe a LinkedIn page that people could at least look at. So if you call it legitimacy, I don't know. Um, I don't. The last time I posted something from scratch was a tribute to my dog who died 11 years ago.
Okay.
That was it. That's the only post that I've ever written out that from scratch. I don't know if I even did one for my father, but he died 25 years ago. I'm not sure it was Facebook then. I don't know. Um, but I just don't. I'm not a creator. I'm not a content creator. I know I'm familiar with AI. I've used AI, um, and I probably, if I took the time to do it, perhaps as I try to get uh, more um, more organized and acquire more clients, then perhaps I can just focus on those things and not worry about other stuff that's distracting me. And then just to have some legitimacy out there. I have a website. My links are not perfect. I mean, there are a few links in the website that are not working, and so I need to somehow find a way to fix those. Um, and Stuff like that. I mean, it's little things that I don't know what it would take to fix them up. Um, and I don't know how many years I have yet to do this to actually help others, and I'm hoping I can. I'm hoping I can work for 10 years on it. Um, but I'm not expecting to work 50 hours a week. I just want to work 25, 35 hours a week if I can, and spend some time with Bonnie. And what so you talked about, for what you do, you run marketing campaigns and email campaigns and those kind of campaigns, um, build sales funnels and things like that. What else did you mentioned you build websites or you work on websites? Is that correct?
Actually, so recently I got the same client just like you. So his name is Mike. So he has a problem with his website. His
Mm-hmm.
links are not working, and his whenever someone sign up inside the website, the data is not getting into his CRM. So there are a lot of problems. His
Oh
calendar
wow.
is not working. Calendly he's using. So, and I have gone through his website. I fixed his problem. So that is a previous client I worked with him. So still I'm working with him. So the
Oh
same
good.
and not just funnels, workflows, but depending on the client's requirements. So each client have different requirements. So for you, the website thing or the some little tech stuff that you want to help, needed help. So I can do that.
What does that client sell things on his website?
He's a leadership coach. So
He's
he
a
talked
leadership
about
coach.
yes. He lives in US. So he talked about leadership. He has a podcast as well.
What's that?
He has a podcast as well.
Oh, does he really?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Um, a leadership coach. Well, that makes sense. I mean, a lot of people have podcasts, and so you've got that to connect and link, and that stuff has to go to it. Would that go to his website? I mean, the
Yes.
links would go to his website so that people can go to there
Yes.
and listen to it. And for me, my website is designed to do one thing, and that's it. And that is, I want people, if they go to my website for and they see it and they say, gosh, I wonder if I could find a way to talk to this person. So my phone number's there, my email's there, and the Calendly is there, and say, book a free consultation. That's all I want them to do. I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to I have no intention of selling anything to them if they call me through that, or if they reach me through that. All I want them to do is book a phone call. or is book a meeting.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. There's no money involved. It's just a way to introduce people to do what I want them to, what I would love to have a conversation with them.
Okay.
And so that's, I mean, it's simple. It's a simple website. It's not enormous, but I'm using Elf. Um, is it Elf site? I wonder what that is. Bear with me. Uh, uh, ugh,
Okay.
I just I get blinded. I've got a problem with my camera. I've got to either I got to reinstall my device or my driver, or something is wrong with my other camera on my laptop, and I've got to figure that one out too yet. Um, but what is it that I would need? I've got it right. Where to go? Nope, it's up here. Where to go? Um, nope, it's up here further. Oh, so here we go. There we go. See if I can find it. Elf, is it Elf site? Elf site. ELFSIGHT. It's a, it's a. I'm using a tool from them to go to slide testimonials. Go
Okay.
from from one like this,
Okay.
and so it'll go like that.
May I share my screen?
Sure, by all means.
Oh,
You
yes.
you get you can share your screen, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can you enable me to share my screen?
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Wait a second. I thought you had control. Let me enable that. Go for it. Go for it. Can you go ahead and yeah? There you go. There you go.
So, Scott, so this is the website, right?
Yes, that's it.
So,
That's
so what do you
that's the
want me
website.
to, yes, what do you want me to help with this website?
All I want people to do is, if you look at the upper right hand corners, book a consultation.
Hmm.
That's what all I want. That's all I want them to do.
This is
Oops,
the link.
that's the first one.
Okay.
if that if that's I don't know where which one which link was that? Was that the upper right hand link?
Yes.
Oh
Yes. This
dear.
will operate.
Okay. I'd have to look at it and see if it's it may not be a valid it may not be a valid Calendly link. And so I may have to update that or upgrade that. There are some links in here that I couldn't understand, like the one below it, or go ahead and go scroll up for a little bit. Keep going, keep going, right there. Now, if you go to the right and go to the left, whoops,
Okay. This is taking to some other page.
wow,
Okay. So I have to
well,
remove.
that's not, yeah, that's not. I know this was a free version of this tool
Okay.
called ElfSite, and what it was supposed to do. I see a right arrow. Oh, down below, down. Just scroll down just a little bit. I see a right arrow. There, right there. Oops, you just went. You just passed it.
This one?
Nope,
Yeah, this
go
one.
up. That one. Okay, there they go. If you hit one of the arrows, there you go. You see I see different things. Now I don't have any other way of doing that right now, and so that's what I have. But and then it goes down to the further down to the bottom, and that's a that's a picture I'd like to change. But it's just things like that. More about how I can help you. Um, that's supposed to be a link. And I think that one probably works. But Then home, contact. Yep, there we go. And uh, that's basically all it is.
And you have to update the year as well at the bottom. It is showing 2023.
2023. I didn't even notice that. We probably need to.
So how much
Oh,
are
this
you
all,
paying for this website?
how much did I pay?
Are you paying for this software, this tool?
I pay. It's a Wix website,
Okay.
and I have a Squarespace DSM
Hmm.
or DNS, and so I pay $20 a year for the DSN, and I paid 220 to maintain two. What did I pay? 280 for 2 years, something like that,
Okay.
to maintain the website. I just need to update it and get it clean so that it works, and so all the links work, and that um, I think it's very possible to upgrade it or to make it better, but not sure exactly um, what it would actually take. Um, um, so I don't know. Um, I had someone else. What would you how do you say it? Unsolicited. I got some unsolicited email from from a guy named Ethan. And I don't know. I think he was from the Far East, and he had some ideas, and I didn't. I just haven't had time. I just haven't made time to update that kind of thing. But what do you um, so you take time to upgrade stuff like this, and um, to make to make it look better, I guess, or to fix the links that need to be fixed, or update what needs to be updated.
Um,
So you think do you work with Wix at all?
yes. So I fix the links here, and whatever you want me to make changes here, I will do that according to your suggestion. So whatever you want me to remove, whatever you want me to add, I will do that. And with them for the long term, if they want me to work with them for the long term.
Uh-huh.
And so how do you how much you charge for your coaching or consulting?
Well, I've charged anywhere from in fact I just charged somebody yesterday $150 a month, and I just finished paying 350 for a coach. And that's done now. But I haven't paid any more than 350 for a coach for the time being. But that was for some mental stuff and mindset stuff. But um, I charged 150 for one person. I've charged 200 a month for another. I've charged $300 a month or 295 a month for others, for some. Sometimes it depends upon their income, um, and sometimes it depends upon their well, it depends on their income, and also there's, with all due respect, sometimes I think about how they got into their mess, and I think about said, okay, so what's it going to make what's it going to get their attention? What's going to get their attention? If they're making, if they're making 150,000 a year, I've got one that's making 100,000 a year. Okay, so if I charged $300 a month for a year $300 a month is what, $3,600. That's 3.5%, 3.5% for a 6 month to a 1 year intense guidance and accountability and everything else that'll help them get on their way. But for somebody, I have an army soldier in South Korea, and he'd be paying $150 a month, and but he makes almost 30,000, and so that would be 4%, 3, 4, 5% for him. And so I try to be within reason. I actually gave 2 months free to somebody recently,
Mm,
and so I know I shouldn't, but I did, because I let my compassion rule my determination, and I said I gave it to them on the stipulation that they would continue, and so they are continuing, and but they're paying now, and so but I've also helped them wipe out about 40% of their debt, 40% of the debt, about 35,000 in the last 4 months, 30,000, something like that. It's been amazing, and so it hopefully it changes their mindset and gives them hope and gives them uh, strength and confidence that they can make it. And so that it depends on where we are. And I don't make a lot of money. I mean, I'm trying to get to a different level. Um, Actually, by doing what I started doing yesterday, I still can't believe it. I picked up. Uh, I I I connected with 10 people. I actually talked to 2 people, and I've got a consult, I think, next week with one, and I'm going to re-engage with the other couple, at later on in the month. And so just doing that in one day, I thought, wow, you know, that's what I need to do. And so I need to do that on a regular basis, and I can reach out to people, and there's no reason not to. And so, but that's what I've got. I mean, as far as technical stuff, that's what I'm dealing with. Um,
yes,
and
yes, I can fix those things on website, and
uh-huh.
even I work on these creating your pages on LinkedIn and Facebook, and
How
so
long does it take? How long does it take to do something like that? I mean, do you have enough? You have enough knowledge that you can just whip it out, probably, which is good. I mean, I'm so glad there are other people that can do that, because for me, any job I do usually takes 3 to 4 times longer than anybody else, than the experts do.
yeah. Actually, the strange thing is, the people who are doing jobs, they are only focused on the certain specific skill. Like, okay, they learned about LinkedIn, they learned about YouTube, only the one thing. But for me, I have knowledge for the like multiple things in a business.
Mhm.
Like I can give you a strategy, I run ad campaigns, I build systems, workflows. I don't know. Actually, I had to learn all those things because when I'm talking to a client, they have a different kind of problems. So I have to
Yeah,
solve the problem so that I should have to learn it, apply it. So through that, I
yeah,
had to gain this knowledge. So
yeah,
doing multiple things.
yeah. Well, that's good though. I mean, that's great. Um, and as you learn, and I remember I showed you on that website that there's the scrolling thing, the showing the testimonies, and I
So let me show you
I
one.
don't.
So here,
Go ahead. Yeah.
so
Yeah,
can you
I got it me for a year. Um, and so that's why when I say I can only take so many clients, and I, but I have so many connections that I've already created that I just have to build. And that's what I'm doing in Engage Pro is I'm actually putting these names in, and I'm supposed to connect with this woman uh, toward the end of July, probably maybe the 25th, 24th. And so I needed to do that. And so that's fine. I'll do that. But and so I need to do that, then I can forget about it and just go to the next person, go to the next person, go to the next person. By the time I think about this, I think about I've got, if I were to do 10 a day, 10 connections a day, emails or texts or phone calls or whatever, I will have gone through almost 200 people in a matter of, and just connected with them. I don't care how. Neither did my mentor Jesse. He just does that. He does 12 because he only works 4 days a week. He he works at the restaurant, at his restaurant, he and his wife's restaurant, on Friday and Saturday. So they do their thing there, and then um, and so he works 4 days a week, makes about 12, tries to make 12 contacts a day, and he's full. I mean, he's pretty full right now. And so that's my hope. And the whole idea of a website is for legitimacy, just to make sure I've got something going that works, that connects, and um, that would work, that to make things easy. I mean, easier for me, I guess, really, more than anything else.
yeah.
And so
Yes, I
most everything most
yes.
everything I do is cheap. I mean, it's not. I'm paying $22 a month for Engage Pro, and I stayed with that. I stayed with $22 a month because it's going to take me 9 months to
I think
involve.
it has a lifetime plan, so you can take that lifetime.
Well, I did, but keep in mind that's 9 months of there. I can't get lifetime anymore. I can't do that. Um, unless I were to spend $1,000, or no, if I was to spend $1,200, yeah, $1,200 a year in their program for what is it, the master class or
Yes.
whatever they want to call it, and I'm not even sure I need that. You see, and that's what threw me. $22 a month, which is $247, 260 something dollars a year. Um, I think I can afford $267 a year if indeed this is going to do the work that I intend for it to do. And if that's all I need, that's all I really have to worry about. Um, Ultimately, I'd love to get to the point where I'm not putting as much time in. And my wife says I only need so much a year,
Mhm.
and that would make her tickled. She'd be tickled pink with what I'm making. But my goal is to double that, and to so that we don't have to worry. So we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Financially.
And what's that?
uh, Not to worry
Yeah.
about financially.
How financially?
Not, you mean not to worry about.
Yeah, not to worry financially about anything. And but we also have to think about, we're thinking about what we want to do in Florida, and what kind of a place we need in Florida, and so we're working on that now.
Scott, is this your rented house or own house?
I own a house here in
Is this
Bloomington,
your,
Illinois. In
this,
Illinois,
this,
I own a house. I own my house.
this house looks beautiful in the background.
Oh, it's It's great for a small. Well, it would be a relatively small house in America. Um, I I am doing better than 99% of the people around the world. And I know that. I'm aware of that. Um, this is one big long room. There's another long room over there on the other side, and then there's a bathroom. We have a very small bathroom here. We have a place that's known as like it looks like a shower, and then a laundry room and some storage. And then upstairs is two bedrooms and a living room, a kitchen, a sunroom or a dining room sunroom combination, a bathroom, and a kitchen. And so, yes, we're doing very, very well. We're doing this is perfect for us right now. Although I wouldn't mind having my own room here. You see this. Um, I wouldn't mind having my own room, my own office for what I do. And down in Florida, we'll probably have that. I'll probably have my own office. Um, and here we've got two bedrooms upstairs. One's the master, one's the guest. Um, Down here is a playroom. This is my play. This is our playroom. And next door to us in the other room is a ping pong table and my wife's desk, and she handles all the bills. She's my nerd. She handles all of my. She's my nerd. She's my numbers person, or she's my bookkeeper, and she handles all the bookkeeping and all that stuff and accounting. And but that's see, it leaves me to do what I want to do, and I'm trying to do what I can. And so
Yeah.
um,
So
that's where we are. So it's fairly simple. I'm not a um, I don't want to try to get involved with. I know some people are trying to get involved with business coaching and personal coaching, and they want to get into group coaching, and they want to get into speaking and authoring and all that kind of stuff. I said, I don't have that many hours. I don't have that many years left. um, at least at least for what I want to do. I love helping others. I love making a difference in people's lives. I love learning, and I'm trying to learn as best I can to become a transformational coach as opposed to a transactional coach. A transactional coach helps you say, okay, these are the steps you do. Boom, 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 boom. And you need to take this money and put it over here. You need to take this money, put it over here. You need to, here's the budget. Here's what you're going to have to learn with, and that's fine. That's being transactional to a certain extent. I want people to understand this. Where do you really want to be in 5 years, in 10 years? What are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish? What do you think you need to do? And let them think, what do you need to do, or where do you think you need to be in order to achieve these things in 10 years? Where do you need to be in 5 years? Where do you need to be in a year? Where do you need to be today? What do you need to be tomorrow, or next week, next month? And so, and trying to help people think those things instead of thinking for Friday. Thinking, okay, Friday I'm going to go dancing, or Friday I'm going to go out, that and go out of the town. What do you need to do? What do you need to give up? There's a one of our presidents, President Lincoln,
hmm.
once said, discipline is the choice, or discipline is choosing what you want most for what you want now. Choosing for what you want most may mean you have to give up what you want now. It may mean having to give up um, going out 2 nights a week or 3 nights a week, going out to dinner. It may mean giving up the real fancy dinners, or maybe a fancy, and just go to what we did. I remember chicken having chicken and having chicken and noodles. Um, Having chicken and noodles. Um, Gosh, I don't know how long. and and just working my tail off. But sometimes it means working your tail off for a period of time for 2 years, 3 years, so that you can do this, so that you can be where you want to be. And I love doing that for people. I don't know if doing that for 50 people is going to leave me any time for me. I know of a guy with 40 current clients, 40 something current clients. He has no time for anybody other than those clients. He's got 4 kids and his wife, and I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't know. That's a lot of work. And
Yes.
so my for my needs, I don't have those kind of needs. I don't He's making 16,000 a month right now. He's doing 16,000 a month. If I did that for 2 months, I'd be done for the year. I could be done for the year. Maybe 3 months, I'd be done for the year easily. I don't want to rush like that. I don't want to spend all my waking hours taking care of clients. That doesn't make sense. You gotta have a life. You need to have a life. I mean, really. Do you have a do you Are you dating anybody?
Uh,
Are you Do you
no,
have someone, a friend?
no.
Nope. Okay. Well,
I actually,
then
I'm living like you're one of your friends. Most of the time, I'm working.
most of the time you're working.
So,
but but you can relax though. You can read. Take time to read a book. You need to. I think you need to take time to watch a movie. You said you watched watching movies. Um, Take time to relax. Take time to sleep. Take time to take something in. Learn something new. Um, and that's what I'm trying to do. While I'm doing all this, my wife says, "Well, we need to go. I need to go play pickleball. I need to exercise." And so I play something called pickleball, and it's fun. I enjoy it. Anyway, that's my family. So I've got some simple needs, and that's what we've got to do. What Let me ask you this question. I guess I gotta run.
yeah.
Um, what would it be for um, if you were to I don't know how you would want to charge this. If you were to fix up, I guess just fix the links, and uh, I don't know. We talked about some tweaks here and there. Um, what would that take to do, and to I don't know, maybe to we could talk about we'd have to have a couple discussions about the Facebook pages. Um, what do you think that would take? I mean, what would you be looking at? Um, I personally, I don't see myself as something that would be needed for a period of 6 months or anything like that. But would it take a month, 2 months to put things together, to get things together? I don't know what it would mean for you.
Yeah. So
Uh,
for this, it will take around a month or two.
mhm.
And
Okay.
so whatever you want me to fix on the website, let me know. I will do that. And creating a page, I will do that. And
Okay.
and if you need anything else, like setting up any automations and sending, anything,
Mhm.
any ideas for generating calls, so I will definitely help in that.
You mentioned those setting those. Now, can we do it? Can you do it within a Wix format, or do we have to change over to another
Yeah,
um,
if you
site?
could, so are you okay to pay 97 a month for that software, or do you want to continue with the Wix?
I don't want to pay for software. I really don't. I don't
Then
want to have to pay for more software. because
Okay.
I think what because I've already purchased 2 years of this for the website,
Yeah.
and I don't want to have to be buried more. Um, I can't imagine paying another $1,000 for a website if I can fix what I need, what I have, and it has what I need. Um, Other than perhaps uh, looking at something different, maybe I'd be looking maybe at a different picture. There's a different picture of two people, and I might get a picture of me with other
Yeah.
clients. That might that might be something there.
Yes. So
Um,
whatever you want me to make changes on the website, I will take care of your website. So you just give me the guidance. Now this is I want. So this is the thing that need to be changed. Let me know. I will fix everything on the website thing, on creating pages on LinkedIn, on Facebook. I will do that. And
mhm,
after that, after fixing that, we can talk about how to market, content creation if you want to, to generate
mhm,
create more
mhm.
trust authority in the marketplace. We can talk about that later after fixing these things.
Okay. Um, what do you think? What would we be looking at for say for the next 2 months? I mean, let's see. Yeah, or for a 2 month period. What would you like to have for that?
So basically, I charge around $1,500 per month.
How much?
$1,500.
Okay,
So that's what I charge.
that's what you charge for per month, or um for a period, or for what do you charge? What does that entail? The $1,500.
Like fixing these websites, creating pages,
Okay, okay,
uh,
and creating pages.
and if you want me to add anything else like any integrations or anything related to tech, I will fix those things.
Okay, okay,
And the one thing I always want to connect with the clients for the long term, so it's better. We'll see. So I
yeah,
wish we can connect and
yeah.
stay.
What does that is that 1,500 per month you wanted that you charge,
Yes,
or is it's 1,500 per month?
yes.
Okay, cool. Um, then what? Um, oh,
Actually, to complete this thing, like to complete
hmm,
to complete this setup, it is whether it's a 30 days or 40 days. So yeah, to complete this
hmm,
project.
it'd be about 40 days, 30, 40 days. Um, yeah, that makes sense. Um, cool. Let's do this. Let's connect again. Let's connect again in a week, and I'm right in the, of course, right in the throes of what I'm trying to finish here, and I know I've got a lot of things that I want to get done. I got a ton of things I want to get done, but can we connect next week? Let's set up a date.
Okay, yeah.
Let's set up a date on let's see, where are we? What am I doing here? Oh, there we go. There we go. July. Today's the 3rd, the 10th. Um, oh, there we go. Can we meet? Gosh, what time is it there?
Oh, it is 9:20 p.m.
It's 9:20 p.m.
Yes.
It looks bright. It looks light out. Or
Uh,
is that a background?
actually, I have a lights here.
No,
Like,
is that a background?
this is the
Do we have
background.
okay, it's a background.
Yes, I think this is a green screen here. So this is a background.
I thought, gosh, it looks nice out there.
Actually,
I
I was
see there's a window. There's a window over to your left, and it's light out. And I said, wait a second, I can't.
Scott, are you thinking this is my house?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't know.
Actually, thing is, when I was talking to my one of my client, and she said like, I hate your background, change it. So I tried a couple of things, and this looks good.
It
So
looks gorgeous. It looks fantastic. The
yes,
funny part, the funny part is they say, what time is it there?
it
And
is
I
a
said,
nine. It's in
is it really?
9:20 p.m.
Well, I know it's 9:20. So at 9:20, it's 10:30. So it's 11 hours. 9:20, 9:50,
9:20.
9:20. So it's a half an hour. So you have a 10 and a half hours, 9:20. No, 11 and a half hours, 10 and a half hours. I think it's about 10 and a half hours. That's interesting. You have a half an hour. There's a half an hour difference there. That's interesting because it's only 10:52 here. 10:52 and it's 9:22 p.m. That's interesting. That's fascinating. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, do you have some time a week from now at uh, at 10 o'clock
Uh,
or 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock. It was or 9:15. I think it was 9:30. I could do about 9:30. It would be, let's see, it would be 9:30. It would be 8, 7:50 or 9:30 would be 8 o'clock.
okay. What is your timeline? So I will go to your calendar, and I will select your time zone, and I will
Okay.
select all
Yeah, but about, well,
time
if
zone.
it's, um,
What is your time zone?
my time zone is central,
Central.
like Chicago.
Central. It's on. What is your time? 10:50 a.m.
It's 10:52, right?
Okay. So Central time.
10:53,
Okay. And
10:53.
okay. When do you want me to schedule a call?
We can schedule a call about 9:30. Let's say about 9:30 on the 10th. How does that sound?
9:15 or 9:30? I can give.
9:30. Would 9:30 be okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I will have to see. Oh, yeah, that is okay. Not a problem.
Okay.
It's a
Good.
daytime for you, so that works for me.
Good. Okay. That's great. Let's talk in a week, and then I'll have a better feel for what I'm trying to do here and see what we can do there.
Yes,
And
just
then
check whether
I
I have.
just got it. I just got it.
Is that perfect time?
Yeah, good time. That's a good time. Let's do that. Okay. I got to run, but I've got to run, but I'll have an answer and I will have we'll talk about some details for next week and then um let's go from there. Okay.
Perfect, Scott. I look forward to it. And just make down the things that you want me to do. Just make down the author list that you want me to do.
Yeah, I'll make a list of things that I want to get done and then we'll move on from there. Okay.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Actually,
Sounds cool.
so
I
good to
will talk
connect
to
with
you.
you.
I'll talk to you in a week then for sure.
Yes, it's wonderful talking to you today. It's
It's a pleasure
really
to meet you.
nice meeting
Yes.
you.
I
And
like your room though. I like your room. Really nice. I mean,
not as good as yours.
I don't like it because you know what I see when I've seen so many people when they move their head or you were there when Jeff Service is there. He's got the Golden Gate Bridge behind him,
Yeah.
but then he puts up a or no, I know what it was. I know what it was. Um, it was Tom, and he brought up a page. You remember you said my notes are there, and then all of a sudden he's blind, or you can't see him because the notes are there, or and it because
Virtual background.
the background gets all screwed up,
Yeah.
or when you put two people there, who shows up because it's only looking at one, and so I look at it maybe I'll get a real hard screen behind me, or a screen of some books or something like that. I don't know. But I just did this because I gotta work on my computer, and I gotta work on my computer and try to get my camera back, because my other camera was a better one. And this is a C190 or a C290, I think. 390. What is it? It's let's see. It's a C960. It's a webcam eMeet C960. It's supposed to be a really nice one. It's an HD camera. It's a wide camera. It's
Yes.
fine. I don't mind. It's just that this yellow is just driving me up a wall, and I don't know how to change that.
Actually,
And
I
so,
thought your room is a yellow. So actually, is it because
well,
of
it is yellow. It's
Hmm.
yellow walls, and I've got warm lights, and I don't have anything in front of me. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. I don't have a thing I don't have a what do you call those lights? Like a ring light.
big light?
I don't. I don't have a ring light in
I
front of
actually
me.
have one here.
You have one?
Yeah, I'm not using it, but I have. But
Oh, okay.
you can see. Okay.
Oh, there. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not sure if they work, if they would work for me. I've got a big screen in front of me, and I've got my laptop in front of me too, and so I can at least look at other things and stuff that I needed to look at. But it works. Let's see what we can do. So I've got a 12 o'clock and an 11 o'clock, and I got to run so I can get my stuff done before 12. And but I will talk to you. We'll talk to you in a week then for sure. Okay.
Okay, Scott.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you. Talk to you soon. Rest.
Have a great day,
Bye bye.
Scott. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.